Well, this is a familiar howdy-do.
What do you mean familiar?
Oh, this game.
Yeah, I know. This game. You get to see how it was in the old school. Hey, folks, Retro Shift here.
And today we seem to be playing Mega Man.
Trademark. By the way, we're playing this on the Switch, so,
I thought... Trademark? I thought that stood for Titanium Man.
No, John. That doesn't exist. And we can't get Inafune to do it either. Excuse me for a second.
Alright, so as you can see here, we got the Sinister Six lined up.
Sinister Six. To do it or not to do it. I want to be different, but at the same time, I'll hate myself for doing it.
I mean, it's up to you.
Fine.
So, as you can clearly see,
I want to be different. I'm doing Fireman first. Worst mistake you could ever make.
can you guess what his level's filled with? That's right.
Hang on.
Water.
Okay, so I had the control set to when I last played it. Except X is the auto shoot.
Alright, so what's the story here for all the kids at home?
Well, if I can concentrate and play at the same time. Here's 20, I think, X? 2200X or something? Because it's not 20XX until later down the road. Robots are all on the rage. Two scientists, well, I'll give a Cliff Note version of this, I guess. Two scientists made a bunch of robots. Dr. Thomas Light, Dr. Albert Wiley.
Yep.
They made 6 robots. God, look at us. Yeah, they made 6 robots that are pretty much to help, I guess, with the world, maybe?
Yep.
And, you know, they received all the praise. Well, maybe I should rephrase that. Light got all the praise. Wiley, not so much.
So, Wiley, being a hardware genius, decided to say,
I'm taking these robots for myself and making them do my own bidding.
this is very true. He did. Unfortunately, Light didn't have any way to stop them.
So, one of his
robots,
housekeeping robots, Rock, decided to pretty much take the job up to him.
And said, I'll do it, Dr. Light. And he's like,
Don't you do it, Mega Man.
And he said, I'm going to do it. And they're like, oh no.
Oh boy.
And that's how Mega Man was converted to a super fighting robot.
Fighting to save the world. Except that one thing we forgot, Dr. Light's going to put butter on his feet.
Classic Light pranks. But, yeah. This is the game that began all games.
I'm tempted to hold L right now.
Nah, don't do that. I mean, we're only at the beginning.
I'm at my last life, John.
Doesn't matter, you can still make the run.
Yeah, if I'm lucky. I pressed B. I don't want to remind the folks at home that their legacy port has a bit of a problem when it comes to input delay. So we'll cut back to when we see ya.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
I don't remember that stand being a thing.
Yeah, I don't remember it either. This section... Don't do what I'm doing, folks. Go for Cutman or Bomb Man. Oops. I'm trying to figure out which one it was for the fast pause. One of these is the fast pause button. I can't remember which one it is.
He'll figure it out in time. So...
Okay, so it's that. Damn it.
So, how did you get started with this game, honestly?
Well... The anniversary port, of course, back for the old Nintendo GameCube, where the sound mixing was kind of, ew.
Ew? I kind of liked it.
Yeah, until you played Mega Man 8, and then everything kind of borked.
I didn't really care for Mega Man 8.
No one does. Well, George does. He likes it. That's why he's playing the game. Man, I sure like some health.
Yeah, it's saying these bullet bills. I mean... not.
If I had the
bills.
look, if I had the book or the website open, I'd look at what these names are called.
Actually, you know what, George? Bring up what's on the screen here, what they're called, dude. I mean, you're a smart guy.
This could take a bit.
Thanks, George.
Because grinding is one thing I notice. And of course, you notice one thing here, they're constantly dropping those blue orbs, which are supposed to improve your score. Because I guess they wanted Mega Man 1 to be one of those endless, you know, type of games where you just keep going until the game's like, okay, no more.
Well,
this is a much better spot for grinding.
unfortunately for them, the points don't matter.
Yep.
Just like whose line is it anyway?
That's the joke. So just, you don't mind cutting until I get back to full health. And the game's like, no, Josh, you're gonna die. You're gonna try to do the fireman exploit one way or another.
Really grinding,
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you really think I can get that fireman exploit on my first try? If you say yes, the answer's no. Ay, ay. I'm at the end, too.
You can do it.
Now I have to grind this hallway. Otherwise,
Grind a hallway?
I have to, because if I don't, I gotta figure out how to do the fireman exploit the hard way.
There's an exploit?
Yeah, because fireman has one of the most jank AI this game has to offer. Elaborate?
Yep.
He attacks at a set distance, but sometimes if you attack, he'll launch 2 attacks instead of 1.
Okay. So what does that have to,
If you time it right, you can jump and hit him at the same time where you can only shoot 1. And mind you, I died 2 more times on the way here. So now I gotta grind. Okay.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hang on, are we back? We're back. If I see my health bar is not full, there's 1 unit off. Fuck.
You're fine.
That's how I die.
Alright, go, 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 go. Oh! 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 The most toughest robot master!
Of course, the moment I grind for all my health back, I do the strat consistently.
That was what? 20 minutes that you just ran around?
Yeah! And then, oh, hey, I mentioned, I'm not really good at doing the strat that basically puts them into a loop consistently so well. And then, no, screw you, Josh. I'm gonna make you waste even more of your precious time.
Anyway, Fireman is dead!
That's right. 1 down, 5 to go. And if you know your Mega Man logic, the Robot Masters all have a certain weakness.
It's a rock, paper, scissors game.
Gee,
except with elements and, lethal things that could kill a normal man.
So, one thing that's unique about Mega Man is that he has a copy chip inside him. Whenever he beats a Robot Master, he gets a new power-up. In this case, for being Fireman, we get access to the Firestorm. Creates a nice little powerful fireball and a little shield around Mega Man. Doesn't really do me any good. I seem to be getting my butt handed to me by these small little spring bots.
Yeah, more or less.
I hate these little things, so they come at the worst time. And I don't think I can destroy them either.
You can't, but...
So, Bomb Man, I believe, was supposed to be a robot used for construction purposes. Demolishing land and pretty much being, trying to even it out a little.
Yep.
But, as you can tell with Wily, what he's up to.
Now, another fun fact, a lot of good things have come from Mega Man.
Respawning enemies isn't one of them.
It is not. But,
Oh, I got the weird thing to happen where if you take damage, Firestorm's shield likes to stick around longer than intended.
But Mega Man has brought a lot of good into this world with his,
You wanna know what this guy knows, Sniper Joe?
With his, franchise. A lot of games have parodied him and his rock, paper, scissors. He's gotten alleged sequels to his game with, what's it called? With Mega Man X, Zero, Battle Network. But this little Rockaman has started it all. Essentially.
I should really just, accidentally kill myself so I can get a extra... Oh, I forgot Firestorm actually kills these things.
Huh, look at that. Firestorm actually kills these things.
See why it's a good weapon? Doesn't waste much. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, but I usually use the cut weapon to kill them.
Anything works. Rolling cut...
That guy's a jackal.
Yeah.
We're just smacking you in the back of the head.
Oh boy.
Oh, here's another thing.
One thing I really don't like about the first Mega Man game. We're just gonna cut back after we restart our lives. I forgot to mention. Spikes, yeah. Spikes have a weird property in the older Mega Man games, more so like Beyond One. Yeah, this game has a weird thing with spikes where normally in some video games, invincibility frames will save you from dying from spikes. Not the first Mega Man.
Thankfully, they fixed that.
Yeah.
Now, now here's something you probably didn't know. There used to be a Mega Man TV show.
Yeah, that's how we were introduced to the series, the Ruby Spears cartoon.
Super fighting robot, Mega Man fighting to save
The world.
And he did, and it only went on for 3 seasons.
We didn't. Did they ever tackle any of the Mega Man 6 robots?
No, they only showed us some of them, and guys like Fireman didn't make a reappearance. Airman had a weird design. Iceman eventually only reappeared once. But the main two that always came back
was Cutman, Gutsman.
Which...
Oh, mother... Knockback sure is fun in my Mega Man games.
Yeah, gotta love those classic 80 tropes. Don't touch your space.
I know.
Oh, you actually got...
Oh. Got lucky. He's having a fun time. He was having a fun time. What happened? He got to Wily Stage 1.
Oh, poor guy. Anyway,
so this big green, I guess we ever introduced him. This is Sniper Joe, making his first debut.
He's green right now, but in time he will take an assortment of other colors.
And other shifts as well. By the way, don't get used to seeing Sniper Joe, because this is the only stage he appears in for some reason.
Not even on the Wily stages?
No, he doesn't.
Alright. So we gonna grind for 45 minutes on the ladder here, bro?
No, because once we start going on the ladder, we're gonna hit rock bottom. Literally. Because, Mega Man 1 is a weird thing when it's, falling. Bitch.
Just fall, man.
So, Bomb Man.
Specialty? Bombs. Weakness?
Fire.
As you can see, with the fire bombs, he goes down...
Fire bombs? Firestorm.
I mean, might as well.
I mean, he's still one of the more easier bosses to do, which I recommend you actually do him first, or, you know, the Cutman. Don't do Fireman. I was stupid and lucky.
Yep.
So next up on the list,
it's Gutsman.
Yeah, it's Gutsman. Gutsman, one of Wily's personal favorite robots, as you'll see later down this series. Oh boy. So, Gutsman, well, you can tell by the look of his level, construction themed. Oh boy. Should I show off the terminal velocity? No. Should I show off the weird falling physics in Mega Man 1?
I mean, no.
No, you know what? I have an idea for an edit.
Yeah, it would have sucked.
But yeah, Mega Man has a weird falling problem in this game.
Yep.
If the platforms just so happens to disappear below Mega Man, the dude drops like a rock.
Hey, that's his name.
The input delay is killing me!
Just die already.
No, because I'm going to have to wait for the cycle to restart again. And waiting for the cycle sucks. I got a bad cycle right here.
Might I recommend buying one with an extended warranty next time?
No! I gotta be careful because every time I jump, Mega Man gets butterfeet!
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. He says as he... Yeah. You're not the one playing. You don't have to worry about jank falling mechanics in your games. So the weapon we got from Bomb Man is the Hyper Bomb. Not gonna lie, pretty underwhelming. It's not until actually powered up where it's actually a lot better.
Oh, for you, those who don't know, there was a remake of
On the
this game.
PlayStation Portable called... Well, actually, no. It was technically the second remake. You gotta remember, Wily Wars existed.
Yeah, but the point is, Mega Man Powered Up was an official quote-unquote remake.
That would suck.
Yeah, could have, but don't.
I'm tempted to go for it, but if I do, I die.
And I'll laugh.
You always laugh.
That's just how I am.
Oh boy. Yeah, these things suck, by the way.
The good news is you can freeze them with a certain power-up.
Or just jump over them with another power up. Here's the kicker, though. I don't have it. And they do a third of your life on contact. And you know what their weakness is? It's the very weapon that Gutsman gives us. Here's the kicker, though. Not every time you see one of those, though, the weapon you need it for doesn't usually appear.
That's right, in order to use well, you'll see.
Yeah, so where's the big man, anyway? Gutsman!
Da-da.
Yeah, so Gutsman doesn't hit. So as you can tell, what's the big problem with the Hyper Bomb?
It's got a bit of a delay.
Yeah. Not only that, but again, in Powered Up, Hyper Bomb explodes on contact. Which makes it a whole lot better.
Than what it is now.
Yeah. Another interesting thing, yeah, Gutsman is pretty easy if you can, get the jumping right.
Also, something I think that needs to be mentioned is originally there was going to be 8 Robot Masters.
I don't know. I don't think there was.
There was.
Well,
Time Man was going to be one of them.
And then...
The other one was actually going to be some weird glue stick man.
Yeah, but that got later swapped over to Oil Man.
No, Oil Man came over, I'm pretty sure, from a PC version of Mega Man 3 where he looks weird, but...
No, you want to know what looks weird? The DOS Mega Man games. There was a Torch Man in that one. Alright, we're going to take a quick break, so we'll be back in a couple minutes.